the start, you were first. He loves you at your worst. He'll do anything. A father, he shows you what love is. Saw your dreams before you did. He'll give everything. Like your heavenly Father, I see God in my Father's eyes. I see God. Our Father's like the Father in the way He loves you. Our Father's like the Father when He carries you through. I am my Father's daughter. As I'm loving another, see love from my Father in heaven through the eyes of my Father on earth. A strong hand is your guide. Feel His strength by your side. You give anything. A Father feels your pain when you do, has the words to give you. He is everything. Like your heavenly Father, I see love in my Father's eyes. I see love. Our Father's like the Father in the way He loves you. A Father's like the Father when He carries you through. I am my Father's daughter. As I'm loving another, see love from my Father in heaven through the eyes of my Father on earth. I see God in my Father's eyes. I see God. Our Father's like the Father in the way He loves you. Our Father's like the Father when He carries you through. I am my Father's daughter. As I'm loving another, see love from my Father in heaven through the eyes of my Father on earth. Through the eyes of my Father on earth. Through the eyes of my Father on earth.
I love Daddy because he buys toys for Mommy.
I love my dad because he's good.
I love my dad because he is nice to me all the time.
I love my daddy because he looks like Daniel Bedelia.
I love my dad because he's a hard worker.
I love my dad because he gives me everything I need.
I love my dad because he loves me too.
Because he does everything for me.
I love my dad because he loves me.
I love my dad because he takes care of me.
I love my dad because he's awesome.
I love my dad because he's hardworking.
I love my dad because he buys me durians when nobody else will.
I love my dad because he's the most hardworking person I know.
I love my dad because he's tall, dark and handsome.
I love my dad because he makes everything really, really funny.
Because he supports me.
I love my dad because he's cool.
I love my dad because he's very spiritual.
I love my dad because he's always very reliable. Anytime I need anything, all I have to do is call him and say, "I want my pappy," and he shows up.
I love my dad because he buys me food and he takes care of me.
My dad because he cares for me and he loves me.
I love my dad because he's a good father to the family. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
I love my dad because he's the definition of sacrifice. He gave up his own dreams and aspirations to provide a better life for both my brother and me. Thank you, Dad, and happy Father's Day.